Hey guys, David RKS, and today I'm going to be taking a look at GTA 5 with my GTX 970. It's just a little 6-minute long video that I recorded just to kind of show what the graphic capabilities are for this card for this game. It's just a bunch of random gameplay, and don't judge for my aiming and stuff because it's pretty shitty. But I show graphic settings right here. Everything's on, I think, very high. You probably could get away using ultra and just ignoring the RAM, whatever it's called, suggestion limit, and run it on ultra. But I prefer to run it on, whatever your computer can run on, so it's like you get at least 60 FPS because that's pretty smooth. I had Fraps recording the cap at 60 FPS, recording at half size, so the files weren't huge. So yeah, if there's a little bit of quality drop or whatever, it's because I recorded in half size and not full size. But it still looks pretty good. The only time I think in this clip that the FPS drops down to like 40 FPS or whatever is when I get onto a motorcycle. I crash into random stuff just to kind of, try to get as much, I guess you could call them entities on the screen and stuff. Like when I crash in back there, you can see the hood fly open and all the glass shatters. Just get as much stuff happening as possible to see how it affects performance. I go through here. If you're curious about how you zoom into the gun like that, you just use the scroll wheel and zoom in a little bit more. Let's look down the sights. Yeah, so this is the motorcycle that when I get on, for whatever reason, I go from 60 FPS and then to 40 FPS. I don't know if it's that noticeable in the video. Yeah, see, it gets a little choppy there. Not really sure why that is. I get on the bike, realized that the back tire was popped, so then I'm like, yeah, forget this. Let's see, what else is there? So basically, I just go around, shoot random stuff, try to get the cops on me. That guy hits me. Wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, so the shadow quality, the texture on the road is really good. It's crazy how shiny the cars are and the reflections off the paints and stuff. One thing I probably is a little late to bring up is how on the inside of the car, the rear view mirrors and stuff are, they look like they're made out of, those like toys for little kids. Those like little plastic cars have those rear view mirrors that are made out of like gray plastic or whatever, and that's what it reminds me of in this game. I'm not really sure why. Oh yeah, and I make a mistake here. I forgot to hold it longer, so I kill myself. But anyways, I'm not really sure why the rear view mirrors are so low quality, but it's not that big of a deal, I guess. Yeah, so I forgot that you had to hold the grenade to charge it up to throw it, so I just dropped 2 of them at my feet, which is pretty funny. So, I don't remember what I do here. Oh yeah, so as you saw in that previous clip, I was just tossing a whole bunch of grenades and stuff, and didn't have any FPS dips. Like I said before, the only time I lost frames, like a significant amount of frames, was when I got on that motorcycle for whatever reason. Yeah, so I think I get a sweet collateral here. Here's 1, 2, and then I miss these. Yeah, I missed the last one. I think I just go run and grab that car. I think I noticed, I don't know if this is like an actual thing, but I noticed I get better FPS when I'm in third person than when I'm in first person. But since I had my FPS capped to 60, you can't really tell the difference here. I dropped, I think like to 50 or whatever here, and you can tell it's getting kind of choppy. But keep in mind, I am recording too. If you're just normally playing or whatever, you don't have these kinds of frame dips or whatever, because Fraps is trying to cap your FPS. So here I just kind of go nuts killing all these cops, because I realized that I didn't want this video to be super long, but it started, getting decently long. My aim actually hasn't been too bad in this. Not better than expected. I probably shouldn't have gotten out of the car here now that I think about it. So, as you can tell, it's on very high settings and you're getting a constant at 60 FPS. As you saw earlier in the video that the recognized RAM for the graphics card was 4096 megabytes, which is 4 gig. So if you're looking at buying it on Newegg or whatever, and you look at the reviews and people are saying you can only use 3.5 gig, GTA 5 recognizes the 4, and then I also have GPU Z installed, and it also recognizes 4 gigs of RAM. So I'm not sure, where that number's coming from, but don't be dissuaded. And as far as coil whine and stuff like that, I have had coil whine, but only during like benchmarking and stuff. Like even playing these clips, the only thing you could hear was the fans, because using the Precision X software, I had it so when you reach a certain temperature, the fan started spinning up a little bit more. But that could be adjusted, to personal preference. But I haven't had any problems as far as like coil whine being so loud that it's not playable and stuff like that. But so for GTA 5, this card is phenomenal. Even if you're just gonna be doing like, first like let's plays or whatever, this card is awesome. So I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.